Hi everyone. I finally wanted to comment on this. I've been busy with work, so I didn't get to make a video about this as soon as what I would have liked to. But it's finally happening during the most recent Xbox showcase, which I thought was really good. Um, it was announced that both Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 16 will be coming to Xbox. So I wanted to watch the trailers and uh, comment on it. And Bloober, little bonus thing, Bloober just announced there's going to be a remake of the original Silent Hill. Haven't gotten to play Silent Hill 2 remake yet because I'm waiting for that also to come on to Xbox, but hopefully that comes sooner rather than later. I didn't get to play this game when I had a PS5 for a little bit. I really wish I would have gotten to do more of the side stuff. I felt like I maybe rushed. That's it. I feel like I maybe rushed through it too much. So once I get it on Xbox, I'll definitely be taking more care to actually get to spend my time with it. And then, of course, I'm hoping that a lot of the rumors say that Part 2 Final Fantasy Rebirth is coming next year. It is weird that it's waiting, that it's not coming out until this winter. I'm hoping that means that we'll get a physical edition. That would be great, because you'll find out with Final Fantasy 16 here in a bit, that might not exactly be the case.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
And this was a great game. This is another game that I maybe sped through a little too much.
They must be made to serve.
I think this is also a good Final Fantasy for people that haven't played some of the other games. Like, I think my dad, who recently got into gaming, would really enjoy this one because he liked Witcher and the Assassin's Creed games. Of course, I still prefer the turn-based. I really want something like Expedition 33 to have like a mod for the next modern Final Fantasy. But I don't hate the more actiony direction they've gone with 15, now 16. But I did miss controlling an entire party because there were still aspects of that in 15.
Alistair cannot endure a second claim upon her being. But she may be saved.
The demo is available, and the full game was available the moment they announced this. Which is unfortunate, which I think means that Xbox won't be getting a physical edition, which is a bummer as somebody that really likes physical media. I do still have my Steelbook for when I bought the PS5 version. When I sold my PS5, I sold my copy of Final Fantasy 16 with the regular thing. And, right, it's got the E-Freed on the inside, and then somebody just gave me the Stormblood disc for PC when I bought some Final Fantasy cards. So that's where that's been hanging out at. And we got one more video I wanted to watch for this announcement.
Hi, I'm Ben Starr, Final Fantasy XVI's Clive Rossfield.
And I'm Nina Indus, Final Fantasy 16.
I love Jill. I am not
We're
Jill.
excited to announce we're on Xbox.
Wait, we're actually on an Xbox?
That's
We're
funny.
actually on an Xbox.
Why are we on an Xbox?
To entice people to play Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox. Let's turn this thing on.
If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve.
This is a big deal. I mean, they brought two of the actors from the game
Great.
to promote
How
this.
do we get
They didn't
down?
have to do this.
No, seriously, how do we get down?
What do you mean? This was your idea?
Okay, they're
You
done.
literally wrote this.
They're turning off the lights. Should we jump?
You go first.
Okay, I'd love it if you went first.
I mean, they had all these people come in, and they they built the giant Xbox,
So
which I'm
after
sure
that
they're going to use for
subtle
other stuff.
introduction, here is everything you need to know to get you up to speed on Final Fantasy 16.
Yes.
Never played a Final Fantasy before? Don't worry.
Seriously, don't worry.
The numbered Final Fantasy games, this one included, are complete standalone adventures with their own worlds, character stories, even gameplay mechanics.
If it helps, don't think of this as the 16th Final Fantasy game. Think of it as the first Final Fantasy 16 game.
And this is a great place to start. Amazing action, brilliant storytelling, incredible soundtrack.
And most importantly, us.
It's like she's such a jerk in the game.
Final Fantasy 16 is set in the world of Valisthea, a beautiful land where a select few have the ability to call upon mighty creatures known as icons.
Icons and their hosts, called dominants, are revered and feared by the nations of the world due to their quite literally earth-shattering power. And I would know I'm one of them.
You play as the unnervingly attractive Clive Rossfield, played by the unnervingly attractive me.
I see why the supervision was necessary.
He's the firstborn son of the Archduke of Rosaria and sworn protector of his brother Joshua, the dominant.
The story
of
in this
icon of
game
fire.
is really
A sudden
good.
attack on his homeland, and a mysterious new icon leave his family, home, and very life in smoldering ruin.
Well, I still
Clive swears
prefer
revenge, a quest that will change
15
him
over
and the
16.
world forever.
16 is definitely up there. I mean, the story is amazing. I
Clive
think
will face all kinds of
it's
threats
better
on his quest, both
in the
sly,
aspect that
and
it's
corrupt people like the twisted Benedicta
it
and
feels
her icon
more
Garou.
complete.
Oh well, that's fair enough actually.
Fortunately, Clive is a man of action.
You'll take on all kinds of foes in fast-paced character action combat using your sword, dodges, and a range of iconic powers to lay waste to your foe.
And of course, there are the signature icon battles, spectacular clashes that have to be seen to be believed.
The full Final Fantasy 16 experience is available on Xbox Series X and S consoles and Windows. And with Xbox Play Anywhere, you can buy the game once, then play it on console, PC, and supported gaming handheld devices.
Heck yeah.
Picking up where you left off.
I'm literally playing Xbox on an Xbox. That includes the Echoes of the Fallen, the Rising Tide expansion.
This is silly, but I'm
Complete edition,
kind of here
all
for it.
available to purchase separately.
These expansions add new story, new
I
areas to
didn't get to
explore,
play
and
the
some
expansion,
awesome
so that'll be
in-game
exciting.
items too.
Want to wield the iconic Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII? You know you do.
So, that's everything you need to know about Final
But what about the
Fantasy
Gunblade
16,
from Final
the
Fantasy VIII?
action-packed extravaganza
How cool would that
you're
have been if that
gonna
had
fall in
been
love with.
And don't forget, there's
come with
loads
the
of Final
Xbox
Fantasy
version.
games on Xbox,
And then
from
go to
upcoming
the PS5
Final Fantasy
version.
VII remakes to classics like Final Fantasy VIII.
Of course, Ben Starr loves Final Fantasy VIII, by the
Final
way.
Fantasy 16 is available to play now on Xbox Series X, S, and Windows PC. Have fun!
Ben Starr's kind of become the Final Fantasy guy, and I envy him for that. And I love that he's embraced that, and because he's appearing in Tactics, and obviously he was in 16. I think he might have played a character in Rebirth. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me on that if I'm wrong. But it's cool that they got the two act, because they could have just dropped, this trailer right here and called it good. They didn't have to go all out and hire the two actors to do this thing, and because it wasn't just like having the two actors on a green screen. There was a full-on crew there. So I think that's exciting for Xbox. I hope people play it and support it. I plan on getting it here pretty soon. That might be my next Final Fantasy game that I play live. I might play Final Fantasy 11 for a little bit first and then jump into 16. But right now, I will say, if you're thinking about getting into the Final Fantasy games, let's go to the Microsoft Store. Usually I don't condone buying digital games, but I will tell you why I'm making an exception for these ones. So if you go, Final Fantasy 9, 8, and 7, they're all on sale right now. There aren't physical versions of these available for Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch that I'm aware of. There might be a physical copy of 9 for Switch, but I'm not sure. So if you're thinking about getting into the series and you're like, I don't want to really drop $70 or $50 just yet on 16, these three, Ben Starr has been talking a lot about Final Fantasy VIII in a lot of the interviews that he's been in, and it's it's fun stuff to watch. But yeah, so if you're on Xbox, you haven't played a Final Fantasy game, I would recommend any of these three. 8 is one of the most unique games I've ever played. 7 is my second favorite Final Fantasy. It's really good, despite its age. So I'm excited to play the remake. But 7 is a classic. I think 8, in a lot of ways, has aged really well, and so is 9. And I haven't finished 9 yet, but I did make a video about it. And so, yeah. Comment below, let me know, are you excited for Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Remake coming to Xbox? 16 is available right now, which is pretty cool. It's unfortunate we're not getting physical versions, but I would rather have digital than nothing at all. So I hope that 16 and 7 find good success on Xbox. Take care.